all this, there is still confusion because guess what? In a few days from now, India will play Pakistan in the Asia Cup. Now, the Prime Minister said blood and water can't flow together, but clearly blood and cricket, it seems, can. Preeti, what is the Mood of the Nation survey saying? Do people believe India should play sports with Pakistan?
Well, you know, the respondents in the CVoter Mood of the Nation survey in this highlight, Rajdeep, the dichotomy in communication. Because like you rightly pointed out, there is a new normal. If blood won't flow with water, then how can terror and cricket go hand in hand? When the question was posed, should India play sports with Pakistan? Mind you, the answer is very clear. 25% yes and a whopping 69% say no. That we should not, leave alone cricket, play any sports with Pakistan. And Rajdeep, I think this particular answer completely highlights the lack of communication, because at one end you're drawing a new normal, which seems to suggest that we have nothing to do with Pakistan, yet weeks after we are playing Pakistan in the Asia Cup come the 14th of September, lo and behold, people are questioning why are we playing Pakistan.
Okay, I'm going to go right round the table with quick answers. One-line answer. Should India play cricket with Pakistan, Maria Shakir?
Yes.
India should. Why?
I think we are great sporting nations, and India-Pakistan match has always been a delight.
Yashwant Deshmukh, your poll clearly saying majority say no, don't play with Pakistan.
I'm with the majority.
You're with the majority, okay.
For a simple reason that now is not the time. Okay. Now is not the time.
I also think now is not the time.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sandeep?
Now is not the time, Rajdeep.
You mean you would boycott the Asia Cup even if it meaning forfeit the match against Pakistan? If Pakistan wins the cup, so be it.
Absolutely.
Well, Rajdeep, I don't think, they can say now is not the time, but I think that when you play international games, you cannot boycott, you cannot sit out of all international games, so they would have had to play anyway.
That's known to have happened.
What's your view? What's your view? Should we play or not?
I don't think we should play, because primarily, Rajdeep, the valor of our armed forces cannot be so cheap that you play sports.
But
the
how
lives
is it
of the
really
Pahalgam, because it's a new normal. We are doing absolutely nothing. We've closed our
You
ties where
can't
trade
give
is
a
concerned.
free round
Why
to
should
a
we play?
country
Why should
in
One by one,
Rajdeep,
everyone will get it.
in the 80s, the United States of America backed out of Olympics on the basis that they did not want to play with Soviet Union. They made a very strong statement.
1980.
Why are we shying off that? We should make exactly the same
That
statement.
we should never play with Pakistan.
Not never.
No,
Nobody's saying never. On our terms. These are not on our terms.
Okay,
The
Maria,
country-
why do you feel so
the people
strongly?
are against
Okay,
it.
let's get the other view.
You cannot give, I'm always of the opinion that what happens diplomatically or militarily is different from a different door which should be always open. And sports, cinema, these are spaces which give that chance to two countries who are neighbors.
Okay.
To continue to have that interaction. Cinema has stopped completely. Sports is that space.
A majority of a majority.
no,
One minute.
just add.
Now I have to go to the survey. The survey says 69%. So 7 in every 10 are saying don't play cricket with Pakistan. It seems to me it's all about commerce. At the end of the day, the BCCI is the big bully of cricket superpower. They could have taken the stand that we are going to boycott and got away with it.
Rajdeep.
But it appears at the moment that what really matters at the end of the day is the big
But
bucks.
Rajdeep, I tell you why I am against it, largely not just for the thing what Preeti just mentioned, but also because I am actually heartbroken by so many cricketing heroes from Pakistan taking or saying such wrong things in the last few years that I have gone through.
yeah.
I am heartbroken, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Being
okay,
a sports
let-
person,
yeah. Okay, let me-
because it's not just cricket. They take it to the Pakistani cricket people, the heroes whom we used to worship, they have taken it to that kind of a gutter level. Then I feel like, no, these are not my heroes.
What
I
do
cannot
you
play
feel?
with them.
I want to ask, what do you feel?
I've just written a column that's come in India Today, and for the first time, I must confess, I've been a great proponent of India-Pakistan cricket. I've had some of my finest moments watching cricket, watching India and Pakistan. I think sports should be a celebration of lives, building bridges. But as I've said in the column, for the first time, I'm filled with no sense of hope. Nothing is going to really change between the two countries by playing a cricket match. Sadly, cricket has become war without weapons. And I agree to some extent with Yashwant that I haven't seen that kind of empathy and solidarity from Pakistanis, including their cricket establishment, to what happened in Pahalgam. You see, tali do haath se bachti hai.
Exactly.
And I think at some stage, so for the first time, I mean, a lot of people, our friend Gaurav is not here because he believes in Brahmos ki bhasha. I believe in Aman ki asha. I am open about that. But the truth of the matter is that for the first time, I feel that a cricket match is being played in this environment is not going to serve any useful purpose.
But Rajiv, I have a
people like
point.
Srijata
Yes.
Pasha.
A caveat, you know, if we must play the Asia Cup with Pakistan, we must demand the release of the only Pakistani to have got Pakistan a World Cup, and that is Imran
Imran
Khan.
Khan.
We should
But
ask for
that
his
will be
release.
seen as come on. That will be seen as an interference with the domestic affairs of Pakistan. I agree with
We
you.
have interfered in the
I
domestic
think
affairs
he's
with BrahMos
sarcastic.
missiles. How much
I
difference
agree
is this
with you
going
that
to be?
Imran deserves to be out of jail. You know, the fact though is that this relationship has become so twisted that even a cricket match will not resolve it, which is sad.
But you know,
So,
Rajdeep,
so
it's
Maria,
not
for once,
resolving. It's not about resolving. What I think is that there has to be a window of opportunity open. Perhaps
but
that
create
is-
the conditions for the window first.
You know, because when people watch matches, they still want their own countries to win. But when you watch these matches, you are having some sort of engagement.
Okay, so the consensus, broad consensus in the TV studio, majority in the TV studio believe India should not be playing sports with Pakistan at this moment, as also is the mood of the nation.